Children, starting with the last question of this exercise and of this chapter also, we can say question number 7. Akash got vegetables. Weighing means the weight. So suppose the vegetables weight is given. This is vegetables. Just we imagine 10 kg of vegetables he bought, out of which 3 kg 500 grams were onion and 2 kg 75 grams were is tomatoes and rest is potato. So suppose if I divide this into 3 parts like this. Okay. So the first part is onion, that is 3 kg 500 grams, and the second part is tomatoes, which is 2 kg 75 grams, right? Yeah. Then the rest is potatoes. This is potatoes. So we have to find the weight of potato. Okay, so very simple. From the total weight, if we remove onion and tomato, we'll come to know what is the weight of potato. Correct? Yes. So for that, first we have to find out the total onion and onion and tomatoes. Correct? And then from this 10 kgs of vegetable, we are going to remove the total of tomato and onion. Okay. Remove means subtract. So we are going to minus tomato and onion, and then that's how we come to know the weight of potatoes. Okay. So the first statement will be about total weight of vegetables. Second will be about onion. Third will be about tomatoes. Come on, let's write. Total weight of vegetables 10 kg. Then weight of, what is this? Weight of onions. Then this is weight of tomato. Weight of tomatoes. 2 kg 75 grams. Is it 75 or it's 750? Let me check. 75 is tomatoes. Now, what should be the next statement? Next statement should be about the total weight of tomatoes and onions. Then we are going to find out the weight of potatoes. So, total weight of onions and potatoes. Okay, now after this, children, this is the last question of your chapter 8. Okay, this is chapter 8. Yes, so we completed chapter 8. Now we are going to start a new topic. Okay, the new chapter, a little bit introduction part we are going to do about it. So as you can see, I'm going to take it from here only. You can see what is this? Kilogram. This is all kilogram. This is grams. All this is grams. Now what is written here? Weight of potatoes, and then some solution is done here. Okay, so all this is what? This, you can say it's a kind of an information. Yes, so any kind of information is known as what? What can you say? Like if I say I am teaching maths, it's an information. I want to go out, it's an information. Yes. Ram loves Maggie, information. Yes. So all these informations are known as data. Okay. All these types of informations are known as data. Now when I take your live class, I take your attendance. Is that an information? Yes, that is also an information, and that information is known as data. What is a data? Any kind of information which is well organized, okay, or which is of any use, okay, which is of any importance, is known as data. Okay, so when we organize our data, that means we keep it with care. Okay, and our next chapter is about this only. It is data handling. Okay, how do we keep, or how do we organize the data? Now before organizing the data, we need to collect the data. Correct? Collect the data means we need to find out, like for example, if I say find out the in your class right now, the number of pens each child will have. So some will have 2, some will have 3, some will have 5, some will have 10, some will have only 1, some will not have pen. Okay, correct? So this is what, when you will, what you will do, as you will come to know that you have to find out the number of pens each child in your class is having. You will quickly stand up and you are going to go, and you are going to go to each place, and you are going to start asking the number of pens. Correct? That is known as collecting the data. Okay, that is known as what? Collecting data. Now after collecting data, what we do? We organize the data. We organize the data means, now when your teacher asks you to collect to find out the number of pens each child in your class is having, so how will you write? You will just write like this. A is having 2 pens, B is having 3 pens, C is having something like this. No, you are going to write it in a very orderly manner, and then you are going to give it to your teacher. Okay, that means you will organize the data. First you will collect the data, and in rough copy you will not write like this. You will just write like this, okay, like this. You will write here the name, here, like this. And then maybe she said, no, I don't have 6, actually I have 4. Correct? But you are not going to handle this sheet only to your teacher. You are going to well organize the data. Now, how will you organize it? You are going to write the data in a tabular form, right? The best example of organized data is your report card. How well everything is organized in it. Yes, the marks, the exams, the subjects, everything, the grades, everything is well organized. Okay. So now how will you organize the data and give it to your teacher? You will organize it in a tabular form. Tabular form means you will write it in the table. So let's have a rough sheet also. Like for example, this is your rough sheet. you have found the number of pens, 20 children. How many number of pens? 20 children are having with them right now. Okay, so these are the 20 children. Now you have to make a table. Now you will be making the table, very big table of 20 lines. Yes, number A, number B, number C. I'm just means naming it A, B, C, like whatever is the name. Okay, so very big table. Now if you thought of another way of writing it in a short form. Now how's that possible? How it is possible to have it in a short form? Now what to do? Very simple. Uh, And what is a pictograph, children? A pictograph is a graph. Okay, a pictograph is a graph which represents the data in form of pictures. Okay, here what is being represented? Suppose if the scale is suppose you went to plant trees. Okay, you went to plant trees. Monday you planted some trees. Tuesday you planted some trees. Wednesday you planted some trees. Thursday you planted some trees. Okay. So the scale shows one tree represents one figure represents 5 trees. So this is 5, 5, 5. So what is it? It is 15. This is what? 5, 5 once again. So Tuesday 10 trees. Wednesday 5 trees. Thursday 20 trees. And that's how you represent your data in form of pictures. So such type of a graph is known as a pictograph. So this completes the little bit of intro part of your chapter. Okay, that is data handling, where we started with the introduction, where we studied what is, where we revised, actually we should say, we revised what is a data. We discussed data is any type of information which is useful, okay, and which is very well organized. That is, when we collect the data and organize it in a proper order, then it is known as data handling. And this is what was our topic of today, which we discussed. And then first and foremost, we record the data. Record the data means collect the data, right? How we collected the number of pens for 20 children. Then we organize it in a proper order. When we organize it in a tabular form, it is known as a when we organize the data in a table, it is known as a tabular form, where we can use tally marks, where we tally the numbers and then we write our data. And secondly, when we show the data in form of pictures, then such type of organizing is known as pictograph. Okay. Interpretation of pictograph, when we are going to there are 4 to 5 6 examples, children, of pictograph. Okay, how to answer the questions given in the pictograph. We'll go ahead now. We are going to go do exercise 9.1, but I would like to give you this homework, children. Dussehra is coming, so you can have your Dussehra holiday homework. Just go through these examples. Example 4, 5. Example 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 3, 4 examples. Please go through these examples and please try to solve them. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. Okay. So now we are going to start exercise 9.1. There is a mathematics test in which the following marks are obtained by 40 students. Arrange these marks in a table using tally marks. So let's start now. So first and foremost, you write today's date, write the heading data handling. Question number 1, and this question we are going to start tomorrow.